What is goody? We are live. What's up, people? Welcome back to the Shill stream. Anybody that's watching the replay, anybody that's already here, if you have not already, try to, just reach your thumb over and hit that like button. If you're on your phone or, if you're on the computer, just hit that mouse and just hit that like button, just ever so gently. I could surely use the help, get some exposure out here for the Shill stream. Everyone is welcome. We're talking about all crypto projects as usual. Mr. Lodak is in the building first as usual. Thank you very much for stopping through. Today, I basically want to kind of just get back into my zone, man. Like, maybe it's the Shill stream that got to me or something, but I'm done over diversifying, man. Like, I'm just gonna keep it simple, few coins as usual. And I really want to get deep into this DeFi thing, like I had started out intending to do. And I had a conversation with H Boogie yesterday, man. We spoke on the phone real quick, and that was encouraging. And you know what, man? It's all about the gains this year, man. Like, really try out these protocols, make some gains. Just sitting around speculating on these projects can't really use. I'm kind of done with that, man. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna take a different approach this time around. So, sold a lot of altcoins, and we could talk about it, man. We could talk about it. So, before we really get to that, let's go ahead and, as usual, if you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man. Your boy is H Boogie. What's up? Glad to see you here, man. Go ahead and subscribe, man. Your boy's doing this thing every single night, man. Shill stream every single night. Everyone is welcome. I do it at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if this is your first time seeing it, just come back, man. Come back tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I'm here every single night. So, that's the game plan. I see Mr. Lodak said, do whatever works for you. Don't spread yourself too thin, bruh. Hey, that's pretty much what I'm doing, Mr. Lodak. Is that I wasn't even really getting too over diversified with altcoins. It's just that I seen myself going that direction, and I'm like, man, ultimately, having a little bit here and a little bit there, like, even if this thing like were to gain 20%, like, it's not really gonna do that much to my bag. 10% in one here, 15% gain there, like, it doesn't really do much. But if I had it consolidated and I caught a nice 20% gain, I'd really feel it, and that's my approach. That's just my approach. I'm not telling anybody else to do what I'm doing, so don't take this as financial advice, people. This is just my game plan, is to get out of a lot of altcoins, and we could talk about some of those coins that I got out of. So subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't, and then make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. It ain't really much going on. I'm getting like 1 or 2 followers a day. Sometimes I don't even tweet, but I see Crypto Media mentioned decentralized finance, been up in the channel, so I definitely see the vibes is out here. And then I had to keep it 100, man. It's hard, but you got to let go of emotional attachment to projects in this crypto space, man. That doesn't mean you gotta sell your bags. That don't mean you gotta sell your altcoins, but is it just an emotional attachment? Are you just a dreamer? That's pretty much what I'm getting at. Or are you actually able to use the projects that you're holding on to, the coins that you're holding on to? That's kind of where I'm trying to separate myself from the projects that I'm just waiting on versus the projects that I can use. So let's talk about it a little bit, man. I don't think I even have a CoinMarketCap tab opened up, so let's open one up. All right. So my whole thing is I'm kind of reconsolidating into just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's pretty much what my game plan is. That's been my game plan for a while, and I'm just kind of getting back to that. You know, it's been my game plan since before, and I started kind of falling off, getting into little coin here, little coin there. Not doing that as much anymore, man. Let's make sure this volume is okay. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's what I'm in. So like a month ago or so, I had a little bit of XRP, sold that. I told myself, hey, you know, maybe I could just dollar cost average a very small amount. I got a homeboy who's always talking about XRP. I'm like, I'm out of here. So I've been sold that. It's not beer this time, it's just a brisk. Been sold the XRP. Sold my Telos for EOS. Gonna be switching that out as well. EOS is like the only other coin in this that I'm thinking about like really stacking. You know I give EOS a hard time and stuff because of what they're going through, but I've also always said I think they were gonna bounce back. H Boogie said, how are people earning bread with XRP? They're not. They're literally not. There's no way that people are earning bread with XRP. They're literally just hodling and waiting. So as far as I know, maybe somebody could put me on game, but there's no way to make bread with it as far as I know. So that's pretty much it. And so far last year proved that method doesn't work very well. So EOS for me is kind of like a variable play here, because if Ethereum doesn't work, a lot of people talk about going to Ethereum Classic is the idea that's out there. But I think if Ethereum doesn't work, EOS is gonna really have the opportunity, man. Sean says accumulate 32 ETH, be ready for proof of stake 2.0 and staking. Accumulate now while price is low. I kept saying 36 for some reason the other day. It is 32, right? Yeah, that's really what I'm focusing on. Ethereum is really where it's at, in my opinion. Like, I really use projects on Ethereum. Like, I really use Ethereum, bro. So for me, if I'm not using it, then what's the point, right? That's kind of what I'm on. Now, EOS though, I was really using EOS in these gambling dApps, having fun, trading and trying out that. Like, I really enjoyed EOS about like a year ago or something like that. And that's why I'm kind of like iffy about EOS being the third bag. So that one is kind of up in the air. Tron, I never really held a bag of Tron, but I got respect for anybody that holds Tron, because like they never really had major issues that I know of, and they've been working this whole time, and like you could just use them, you know what I'm saying? And I showed that the other day. Like, I just pulled up a little dApp and everything just worked fine and dandy, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do that again. I'm logging in on this other screen here, and we could do that again. We could go to dApp.review, find us a little dApp, do a quick little gamble, win or lose, just to show you how easy and simple it is when it comes to Tron. And we'll do that in a little while. So Tron is an altcoin that like I'm just not too certain on, but I wouldn't kick myself in the back for holding on to Tron, or anybody else for that matter. It's my main thing is like I just got to be able to use it, you know what I'm saying? Bitcoin is really like a storage coin, gold kind of coin, like you just store it and just let it be. So I understand that, and it's the top dog. It's been the top dog. It's probably going to be the top dog for a while. I'm okay with stacking Bitcoin. Ethereum I don't use any of these other ones, man, so far. Until you get to EOS, I was using EOS. I don't use this. I sometimes could use Tron. Dash is a very respectable project, just not trying to spread myself thin. Same thing with Monero. I don't want anything to have to do with Stellar. I used to think about Stellar, I used to talk about it and stuff, but I'm good. We already went over that plenty of times. No way, Cardano. I'm interested in Tezos. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm interested in Tezos, but I'm watching them. I don't need to be here in the very, 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 very early stages. I could watch. H Boogie said there are a few coins that I hodl, but 2020 is the year to earn bread in crypto. This is my thing. It's like, I'm not saying for anybody else to just like sell their alts. And yeah, Ethereum is an altcoin, but to me it's not. And I just agree with I agree with the latter part of that. You know, 2020 is the year to earn bread in crypto, and that's really what I want to do. I don't want to just sit around and speculate on projects really following through with their promises. I just really want to actually go out there and earn bread. You know, staking at minimum, but if I'm staking on a network that got nothing going on. Sean, I like that thought. He said, I like Zcash and Monero. You need a privacy play in the portfolio. Yeah, you know what? I think I might really literally consider it just the way you put it. You know, just having a nice little privacy play in the portfolio, because there's one of these privacy coins is gonna take off. My ultimate thing is like, I just want to have like 5 coins and not go past that, really. You know, 5 or 6 tops. But what happens to me a lot of times is, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum is always 2 of them. Always 2 of them. And then like those other 4 end up becoming 6 or 7. And I'm like, okay, you're getting too far out there. Come on back. And then I have to reevaluate. I have to tell myself, okay, which one of these work? Which one is just a dream? And dreams come true sometimes, but right now, a lot of them are just a dream. Pardon me. So Tezos I'm looking at, because with 8,000 Tezos you could become a validator on the network. You could become a baker, I think it is, or something like that. But there's nothing happening on Tezos to my knowledge right now. They seem like they had actually, I think they had a few dApps. Was it Tezos, or was it, maybe I'm thinking of Cosmos? Let's see, ecosystem. The heck? Oh, that's the tweet for Tezos is on Ledger. Activate, store, and use. Where are the dApps? You know, where are the dApps? Let's see if there's something for Tezos dApps. Are there look at this. Are there any working dApps on Tezos? That was a year ago though. TezosProjects.com. Let's see what this is. 1,000 new Tezos developers in 2019. Okay, a lot of this is about baking and wallets. So I'll keep my eye on Tezos. That's all I could do, but I'm not holding any. I'm good off Cosmos, good off ETC. I'm not holding Chainlink. I see a lot of people holding Chainlink, but like, what am I gonna do with Chainlink? Like, I understand what developers need it for, but what am I gonna do? Like, hold these developer coins hostage? Like, that's you know, the scarcity thing could only go so far. Like, if the price is too high, they're gonna find another decentralized oracle. That's how I look at it. Yeah, Sean, I'm agreeing with you on this Ethereum thing. Like, I've been using DeFi Saver to stack my ETH, so that I could just get it at the price that I like and just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? So I got 10.4 Ethereum in here. I owe 815 in debt for DAI, and basically all I'm gonna do is continue to add to this until I got at least 32 Ethereum. And once I got that, like, I'll slowly pay off the DAI, you know, just whenever I want to, whenever I can. Maybe throw some other coins, trade them out, pay the DAI, and start staking on Ethereum. That's pretty much my whole strategy right there, because Ethereum to me is just like, they're in the lead, and I'm obviously not tripping because they're right there. Like, just keep it that simple. And I know the market cap doesn't mean everything, but do we really got to go over it? Like, it's Ethereum, guys. We know how many people are I gotta show y'all something. Matter of fact, I gotta show y'all something. So just to skip to it, I sold some basic attention token. I still have a tiny bit in like my what's that wallet in the back end, whatever the wallet is that holds your Uphold. Got a little bit in Uphold, nothing crazy. I got some synthetics, we'll talk about that, and I'm probably gonna continue to use synthetics. Me and H Boogie was talking, I really like this platform. Sold my engine, is what it is, man. Sold my engine. Just I'm a user, man. I'll be a customer. I can't be an investor. You know, I feel like a Shark Tank. I was saying that yesterday too. It's like, I'm out. Hey, crypto quarter crawler, what up? Thanks for coming back. Shouts to you. So you know, I'm a customer. I'll use whatever platforms integrate engine, have some fun with games, but I'm not just gonna be like some, hey, I'm holding this coin hostage guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I'm about. I want to be able to use these coins for different reasons. So I like engine, but I'm not holding any anymore. Kyber Network, man, I really like them. It's a consideration. Ren is a consideration. Telos, I let it go. I had like 300 in there. Telos, I had to get them out of here. They had no sign of just like bottoming, man. It kept just going lower and lower. Nothing happening. Look at this. I think this is a little bit because of me. I sold my 300 and it caused like a dip. Let's see. Yeah, that little candle is me doing a market sell right there. That's sad. Just $300, what it could do to the market, right? Like, Mr. Lodak said he's staking his Tezos on Coinbase and looking for another option. Another option on staking your Tezos, or just another option in general? Because if you're looking for another option for staking your Tezos, just go to stakingrewards.com, and I think they give you. Yeah, I'm a Telos whale, man. I just dumped the market. You know, I didn't want to have to do it, but need to get it at a cheaper price, people. So you know, big manipulator. I think stakingrewards.com, do they tell you exactly where to stake? Check a list of all Tezos delegates. Here you can see oh, my Tezos Baker, yeah. So you can see where the what the rewards are. So it's really not that high right now. And some of them charge a fee. So Tezos seems okay, but I need to see them out in the field with dApps running and see how things go there. Dang, I feel like I was supposed to say something. So yeah, Tron is definitely a consideration for me, but I'm not in it. But I showed y'all, like, you know, with Tron, you can just, things are pretty much instant, almost like EOS. Trontopia, you know, you can go ahead and like roll dice, and automatically it's in your wallet. So you look at classic dice. So I got 408 Tron in here. We're gonna bet, you know, 50 Tron, just because who cares? It's just 50 Tron. It's like 50 cents. And we're gonna bet that we're gonna roll under a 70 here. And remember, I have 408. So if I win, I will win like an additional 20 Tron. So I'd go from 408 to like 428. If I lose, I just lose 50 Tron. So I go to 350. Let's roll. Automatically sign for 15 minutes, so I don't have to do that again and again. Boom. So I won that. So easy. And boom, it's already in my wallet. Tron works very fast. Let's see what Sean said. I feel like this time around, I'm holding everything for at least a year. Make my selections and be patient. Rewards come with having a high time preference. I can wait and be patient. That's my other thing too, bro, is that I'm not that patient with a lot of these coins, so I really just want to pick the ones that I've been convinced on, you know what I mean? And the ones that I use. And right now for me, that's Ethereum, bro. Like Ethereum from the very, very beginning, that like a couple years ago when I got into crypto, I've always enjoyed Ethereum. Like I always liked the idea of it. I liked all the projects being built on it. And that's what I was going to show you guys. So speaking of the projects being built on Ethereum, because people be trying to talk like why would you build on Ethereum? Who's using Ethereum? People are switching from Ethereum to EOS. I like EOS. Don't get it twisted. But don't get it twisted. Let's see. I hit a like here somewhere 21 hours ago. This is it right here. You may have heard a crazy claim that no one builds on Ethereum and that all the products being built on Ethereum are paid for by the Ethereum Foundation. Sorry if I'm blocking that. Oh no, you can see it. Here are 359 reasons that is wrong. Let me start with the megacorps. And I ain't gonna read all of these, but look. We'll just, man. Morningstar, Nike, BitPay, like Credit Suisse or Suzy, whatever how you say that. Barclays, come on, man. Walmart Canada, all these things. Microsoft, John Hancock, man. This is just, look at this dude did a great job, man. Look at all of these projects that are dealing with Ethereum in one way or another. I thought this said low-key money real quick. I was about to say, I made it. I made it. Ludo money. Look at all these projects. This guy did a great job doing this, man. All right, and some of these without the links and everything. We keep going. And a ton of dApps that are made by the ETH or consensus. So then he gets to the dApps. Come on, people. Like let's stop playing, man. Like Ethereum really got it going on, man. Like look at this list of, like, let's cut it out, please. Can we cut it out? Can we stop acting like Ethereum ain't holding it down? D-Wave said, for real, are you selling everything for BTC and ETH? For the most part, I am. I'm thinking about including EOS in that mix, and here and there some altcoins that I will use. So like I talked about synthetics. I just started using synthetics, so I'm gonna like give them a little try. I sold my Telos. I'm out of here. Not because I dislike these projects. Not because I dislike them. H Boogie said, I'm trying Pool Together tonight. Yeah, I keep a little coin and Pool Together, man. The great thing about Pool Together is you can just take your coin out like whenever you want. You never lose. You can only win. That's the best part about Pool Together. So my whole strategy is just keep some in there, even if it's a small amount. So yeah, synthetics is one that I'm trying out right now, but it's something I have to like use. So I will stake synthetics, give them a try. But like if I can't really use you, oh, I still got MCO because it's staked. Like it's like a contract, 3 months. So I got MCO tokens just being held down. Sean said, I also like EOS, but they have a way to go to get the average person to use it. Just try explaining how to use EOS to a regular person. Too complicated. Geeks get it, but the average Joe, no. Yeah, I honestly 100% right in my opinion. I thought Ethereum was difficult. It's not. You create your Ethereum address. Boom. This is your address. This is your private key. Never show your private key. You can show your public address to anybody you want. That's your choice. But people could see into your account once you give them your public key. Never give your private key, because then they have access to it. And then it's like, yo, just send there. And if you want to send to somebody else, send it to their public key. And it's not the most easiest hurdle to get over, but it's really not that bad. Now with EOS, it's different. It's like you gotta stake your CPU, stake your net, and then after that, there's certain things that cause your RAM to go up, your CPU and stuff gets used up, it recharges at a certain point. Right now there's this whole issue, so it's like there's a lot of different things but as you know it though, you start to love it. You're like, wow, this is really interesting stuff. But it's just really not for the average Joe right now. So but I'm not saying that they're out the picture. They're definitely a possibility for me, man. Real estate and crypto for the kill. So those are the types of things that I want to real estate and crypto for the kill. You mean like real estate is what you're investing in, or just like the combination of the two together? Because there are people that are like tokenizing homes, to my knowledge, not on large scale, but I've heard like they've done it. They raise money for real estate or something like that. But I'd be interested in, you know, anybody being able to put their money together on like some big commercial property, and it gets paid for in like DAI tokens, and we all get like a piece of the pie or something like that. Like I would love to see where things are gonna go, you know. But this is gonna allow the small guy to be an investor, and it's not gonna matter. Like, it's all on smart contracts. It don't matter if I'm an investor with only $10 or 10,000 or 10 million. It just means I got a bigger piece of the pie or smaller. So that's what I'm interested in seeing that. I'm interested in seeing that for sure. Let's check out Minter. So can I claim or anything? How long? Oh, is it like every week that I gotta claim this or something like that? Yeah, I think it's like every week or something. But anyway, I got like 150 SNX tokens, and I'll probably continue to add to this. But like my focus though is just add some more Ethereum to this. Your man D-Wave said, buy a house, rent it out, and invest the cash flow from the property to crypto every month. You know, I'm not all in on crypto like that, bro. Like, I got a lot of love for crypto, but it's still risky in my opinion, man. We've seen the past 2 years, like, crypto hasn't really been the most fruitful thing. Like, if you were in at certain times of the year, you were able to benefit. And right now the year is starting off good, and we might be on a bull run. But if I'm getting money from rent, like, yeah, I might use a little of the cash flow and buy me some crypto here and there. But in reality, it's like, I'll take that rent money, man. You know, whatever I'm profiting, reinvest that into more real estate, man. Just reinvest that into more real estate. And that's my goal, actually. This year, my wife and I, you know, we're sitting down. We're trying to figure out a strategy for ourselves, like a saving strategy, a number. And I don't know what we're going to do yet. Like, sometimes we talk and it's like, put the pool in the backyard with the screened enclosure. We here in Florida, so stuff like that, it's the thing to do. We're from New York, so it's like we always dreamed about the house with the pool and everything. And here I am, kind of at a young age too, and we could probably do that by next year if we just take our time and really strategize. So it's either that, or, you know what, put something up on that next property. Put some money up on that next property, man. D-Web said if crypto goes to zero, at least you got the house. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, to me, a property is like getting a Bitcoin, right? But a property is probably it is much higher. But like this the way I look at it. You don't get a Bitcoin and take a piece of that and throw it into alts. That Bitcoin is that Bitcoin, you know. And that's how I feel about property. It's like, if I'm gonna get a property, I'm not gonna take the profits from that property and then start putting it into crypto. Like, I'd rather continue to try to get more property. So that's just the way I look at it. I'll let them be two separate things. Now, if property becomes my only source of income, then of course I gotta diversify where my investments go. But right now my source of income is a 9-to-5 job, so I'm diversifying in my own way. You know, I get stocks from the company. Those are looking like very promising. You never know where stocks can go at the end of the day, but it's been good so far. I got my little 401k. I know a lot of people don't do 401ks nowadays. Tell you the truth, what I'll probably end up doing years from now, 27, you know what I'm saying? So I could stay at my job for another 10 years and still be under 40. And so I just want to set myself up properly, you know what I'm saying? If I'm keep my 401k for a while, I'll roll it over into like a an IRA or something like that. I'll keep stacking my crypto little by little throughout all these years. If it's this early for real, if it becomes more usable for real for everybody, like, then I don't gotta go all the way in on crypto, you know, with all of the profits that I make. Like, I want to make bread this year, so I'm gonna take it serious and I'm gonna strategize. I'm gonna stack my 32 Ethereum. You know, I want to try to earn a Bitcoin this year. That's my goal. I want to try to earn a Bitcoin. I don't know how, and January's already almost done. So, well, January's already halfway through. So, will I earn myself a Bitcoin this year? I should have already been doing project reviews and getting sponsorship money for it. And probably selling my little Telos probably doesn't look good. You know, now I probably won't be able to reach out to the Telos community and do a review. I'm not trying to game nobody, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, these beats still going. I'm not trying to game nobody, you know, so that's okay with me. He said, lock up 0.5 BTC for your kid. Unlock it when they're 18 plus. Yeah, H Boogie, I'm a youngin', man. I'm 27 years old, man. You know, I rock with all the OGs, everybody, you know, of all ages and all that. And that's what's cool about crypto is like we all on the same, like, you know, 5 years younger, 10 years younger. Mr. Lodex said he'll be 40 this year. Oh man, getting up there, peoples. It's funny though, because like I don't really hang out with a lot of people my age. I've never hung out with people my age like that. I only went through a few years where I did, but when I was young, I am young, but like when I was like 12 years old, I was already hanging out with the 16-year-olds all the time, getting in trouble and stuff. And then now here I am at 27 years old, and my friends are really y'all guys' age, like, cause I just hang out with like my brother. I think he's 44, or somewhere around there. I hang out with my brothers. You know, dudes from work that I kind of just try to get game from. They're close to 40 years old, in their 40s. So like I don't really have a lot of young homies that I rock with like that. Just a few, just a handful. Sean said, you are young, bro. You have a long horizon for your future. You are so early you can't even imagine. Keep doing what you're doing. 15 years from now, comfortable and chilling. Thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate that. And to tell you the honest truth, like my biggest thing that I be trying to tell other people that's young, that's coming up behind me and stuff, like I got my little nephew, he's learning the game. Like he's doing exactly what I was doing when I was 15. He was flipping sneakers because my mom never bought me a pair of Jordans. She did what she could for us, you know what I'm saying? 6 kids, single mother. I had to find out how to do it myself. So what I did, I got in the forums and I started trading Jordans, and I always had different sneakers on because I was just networking. And I see my little nephew doing that. He worked his way up to the new iPhone and this and that. So like that to me was just wonderful, just seeing that. But what I really try to tell the youngins, I see D-Wave asked a question, I might have to think about that. But what I be trying to tell the youngins that I really, really, like, I try to keep on doing is really learning from other people's mistakes. Like, I actually really listen to the OGs when they tell me like, yo, this is what happened, that's what happened. I watch what they do. I don't listen to every piece of advice they tell me, but I don't follow every piece of advice they try to give to me, but I listen to it. I really, really do. I learn from the people that's already gone through it and try not to make the same mistakes or try to do things differently or the same if it works. H Boogie said, I started my apprenticeship 26 years ago at the age 27. Wow, to have so much time to be in crypto to really benefit. Hey, H Boogie, you sound like you're doing very well for yourself too, man. And that's the type of stuff I look up to, man. It's just people that really stuck to something. So you started your apprenticeship 26 years ago and you're still in the same field. So you stuck to something. And that's me right now. I'm starting my career just a few years ago at this company that I'm at. And legitimately today, I just got some good news about, I don't know if anybody, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till at least tomorrow. But put it like this, I already signed a paper, if you know what I mean. So things are going pretty well at my job right now. And I'm just trying to just, you know, stick to my career, man. Okay. So yeah, H Boogie in the union. Yeah, international, what is it? Something, is it brotherhood? I don't know, of electrician workers or something? Electrical workers? I feel like that's what it might be. I had a lot of people in New York in the union. I know you in the Chi City or right there in the area. But yeah, man, just, you know, having a job, people, there's nothing wrong with having a job, man. Like, honestly, like, I want to work for myself eventually. That's my goal. But once I figured out mindset, because a lot of people don't really understand mindset, bro. Like, mindset, and my bad to be just talking about this stuff. You know, if y'all want to see crypto stuff, just go ahead and just chill it in the chat and we could talk crypto. But mindset, like for me, that I really figured out is that it's not really meditation or reading books or having a mentor. It's just like knowing what you want, bro. And once you know what you want, you'll be willing to do what it takes to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Me, I want to work for myself eventually. That's not gonna happen overnight. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure I learn the ins and out of a business through this job that I'm working at. And I don't mind sitting there for another 5 years, another 7, 8, 10 years, stacking up some retirement money that I could dip into to start my business in 10 years from now. Like, now that I know what I want to do, I'm okay with doing the work it takes to get there. That's mindset, just knowing what you want to do. Once you really, really, really figure out what you like and want to do, like, you'll be willing to make the sacrifices necessary to get there. Like, if you really want to be a doctor, like, you'll do that 10 years of school, bro, 12 years, you know, with the residency and all that. So yeah, what's his name? H Boogie said he's in the Chi. Yes, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. I knew that's what it was, man. And yeah, I grabbed me some more synthetics, man. Some SNX, whatever. I grabbed me some more SNX. Cause it's like, got my little ad. Crypto tax made simple. Ah, man, what's that gonna be like this year, people? I gotta get my little coin, man. I'm getting my coin however I can. If this year is gonna be the year about making money, click on those Brave browser ads, man, and get your little coin. You never know, that could be a few $100s you make for the year. That few $100s could wave up to something else. You know how crypto goes. Anyway, I think that's enough time, man. It's supposed to be like 8 seconds or something like that you gotta look at it. Remember Cryptopia? Dunzo. I wonder if I want to find out how this tax thing work, man. Anyway, so, you know, without just like talking everybody heads off, man, that's if you still trying to tap in, like you see me doing the stream every day now, like I found out like what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm able to do this every day now without even, you know, no weight on my shoulders. And if you trying to start a blog, start a vlog, start e-commerce business, start whatever, like just take a step back, find out if that's really what you want to do, or is it that you want to make money? You know what I'm saying? Find out what you really want to do, and then you're going to be able to just like slow down, tap into your, you know what I mean? Your inner self or whatever it is. I'm not saying go light sage. I'm not saying go start praying. I'm not saying do, you know, whatever it is. Like once you really know what you want to do, you're able to kind of just tap in a little bit better and do what it takes. Yeah, Mr. Lodak is right, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. 6 likes, 13 watching, 14 watching. So all right, so I'll answer those 2 questions the best that I can. What I thought was the biggest regret of my life. So Mastermind, I'll answer your question after. So D-Wave, I don't really have huge regrets in my life, to be completely honest. Like where I come from, like the level that I come from, like I know people that had it way worse than me, you know what I'm saying? But I really come from the bottom. Man, Jonathan Del Rio said to be 27 again. Hey man, you got multiple beautiful children, man. That's really what it's about. That's what I'm working on now. I got one. We might stop there. We might have more, but that's really that's the point that I'm at now, you know. But really, I had a regret. Was I went to a trade school for a little while that was funded by the city. It was a free trade school. And H Boogie is kind of funny because I went for electrical installation to start learning electric work and to go into the union. And I was working at like this little pet store at the time. And it was just really hard traveling back and forth to the city. I was living in Queens, New York. It was in Manhattan. It was in Harlem, actually. And just traveling every single day was rough. Then my job offered me a little promotion. And instead of staying in school and learning electrical work, I ended up just stopped going to school and taking a little promotion at Petco. That was a bad choice. I should have just probably went into the union. But come around full circle, like I ended up at this company that, you know, just a couple years ago, you know, I really worked my way up, multiple promotions in this company because they're willing to just give whoever is able to do the job an opportunity. And that's what I've been proving. So yeah, when you come from nothing, everything is a blessing, bro. That's a fact. That's why I'm saying I don't really have big regrets. Like I do have regrets, but like stuff that I probably wouldn't just talk about just right now. Not never, but not right now. And it's nothing crazy. Start small, think big. Yo. What up, man? Where you been hiding at? You here? Somebody, what was the other question? Oh, D-Wave said not buying Bitcoin in 2013. That is definitely a regret. It's not the biggest regret in my life, man, because we could be, what did you miss out on? You know, becoming a millionaire in that time period probably, or making a couple $100,000 in that time period. That don't mean that moving forward we can't still make a couple $100,000. We still can't make a few M's. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's a regret missing out on Bitcoin back in 2013, back in, you know, 2011 or whatever year that you first heard about it. But there's still plenty opportunity to make them 100 bands, to make them M's, bro. And all we got to do is stay at it now, man. Stay at it now. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't look back 5 years from now like, dang, second biggest regret was not doing so-and-so back in 2020. That's what I'm not going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm not going to do. And then Mastermind had asked, how much would you have to make in crypto for you to be comfortable quitting your day job? Take home money, I'd have to have 200 racks. That's what I was thinking. I'd be just thinking about it all the time on the way home. Like I'd have to, you know, with that, like after taxes and everything, I'd have to be sitting on, I could probably flex that a little bit, but like less than 200 racks, it's like I could still keep working. And like if I had 100,000 after tax with crypto, I could still keep working because it's like, you know, it's income, it's something to do. But with 200,000, I feel like it's like, all right, man, I got 200 racks. Let's do something for myself at this point. You know, I could start a business. I could take my time at it. I could probably get some funding. I could buy some property. I could do a lot of different things. So that's the number that I think would be good for me. But I don't know. That's about it, really. D-Wave said 3 mil. That's how much you need? Oof. To quit your job? You must have a fire job, bro. I'm not looking to quit my job whatsoever, but if I got 200,000, you know, maybe what I would do if I had 200,000, I probably still wouldn't quit my job. I would just talk to them and see if they'd be willing to let me go to school and work on a higher role within the company or something like that, you know, and maybe just do like part-time until, you know, cause like, we still gotta have something to do, man. Still gotta have something to do. So, but that's my little thought there, man. That's my little thought. So yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be slowing down on all of these on all these alts, man. Let me see. H Boogie said Don't give all your best working years helping other people realize their dreams. Nah, that's a fact too, man. That's a fact. That's why I'm happy to have, like, I've been at my job for like not that long now, because I've only been in Florida going on 5 years. You know, I just left New York in 2015, summer of 2015. So this year is gonna be 5 years, and yeah, so that's gonna be 5 years. So I've only been at this company going on 4 years. It's not 4 years yet, almost 4 years. So I think, shoot, I'm definitely doing more than 5 years with them. Like I got some longevity with them, man. I would say I'm planning on doing 10 years with them. That's my plan. And who knows, as long as they keep treating me well and I have a nice bag, like I don't need to have to worry about every single aspect of running my own business. You know what I mean? Because running your own business is a lot of work, man. But you could make a lot more money, be a lot more wealthy, you know? Jonathan Del Rio said, I wouldn't mind retiring early. That's the other thing too, is that I have a kid now. So like before, I used to think like, yo, if I was gonna retire early, what would I do? Now that I got this little baby, I'm like, man, and retirement is not in the picture for me right now, but just in general. But now that I got this baby, let's say, 10 years from now, like I would spend more time with my kid, you know what I'm saying? And if I have more with my kids, my children, and just work on a little business on my own, you know what I mean? My own little business that just brings in some income, which would probably be property. I'd probably be doing properties. Me and my big bro, we would just be, flipping houses. That's probably what we would do. D-Wave said, I quit my job for $300K and retire for $3 mil. That's actually, that's solid. 300K. Actually, like 200K is kind of not even that much enough to quit. Cause let's just say, what's the average? Average salary in America. So the average salary is 56. So that's not even 4 full years of income. You know what I'm saying? It's literally not even 4 full years of income, 200,000. So I know a lot of taxes is taken out. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, but 300,000 does sound more like on par. Yeah, I definitely. Okay, so 2 things. Mastermind, you're right. If you had 0 debt and work, life would be great. Work would be great. Dead serious. And then Lodak, he said, I might be high, but I hope to start trading with larger amounts and be able to work for myself in 1 to 2 years. Dreaming big. Nah, that's not dreaming big, bro. That's planning big. Those are big plans, bro. All of us are here right now because of what? Just socializing. Like we're socializing based on investments. Like investments. That's what we're socializing about right now. We're not socializing about sports, which is okay. We're not socializing about some TV show or something like that. We're like socializing about investments and building up our future bags, for ourselves and our kids and our families. Start small, think big. The perfect name, says Robert Kiyosaki. Retirement does not mean not working. It only means you can choose to work or not. Bingo. Landed it right there. Like perfect landing. That's exactly that, man. Because when you retired, who's gonna just stop working at 40, 50 years old? Like, you gonna be 50 years old not working anymore? Come on, bro. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna do something, but it just might not be at the same pace as right now, prior to retirement. So somebody asked if I think SNX bottomed. That's a good question, because let's see if we could check out TradingView. Okay, Bitcoin, there is no turning back now. Bottom confirmed. Uh-oh. Let's check that out first. Wow, just looking at it, we might have really bottomed on. Ooh, look at this. That looks so good. Man, I just like the fact that we had a little pullback. That means we are not in overbought territory yet. And the next breakout we have could be really nice. Could take us over this previous overhead resistance. Hopefully even over this over here. Like if we get to 11,000, like 11,000 for me is like, we're gonna, in my opinion, if we go over 11,000, we're going over the 14,000. Like that's just my opinion, not financial advice. I don't know how to read charts. I suck at all of this. Don't ever believe anything that I tell you. Don't blame me. But but if we can pass, you see where I set this line up, right? You guys see where I set this line up, and you can see that this candle wick right here, we tested it here. Then we have all of this resistance slash support that happened all in this area right here. So, you know, check that out. And then we had some, you could see a little fight going on right here. And then even if you just go back to previous times, like we still had the same, you know what I mean, break. Like this is definitely, in my opinion, like this is a number that we need to really break. It's 10,500, but if we get to 11 and make sure we even pass these little wicks right here, this little wick right here, it's really this one though. As long as we pass this, I think we're good. If we pass this, I think we're going past that 14, man. That's just how I'm looking at it. So Start Small Think Big said, my retirement is trading crypto from a beach in Thailand. Hey, you trying to be a freaking a digital nomad, huh? Hey, I'm right there with you, man. I met some people back when I first came down here. I was doing Uber. You know, I was just trying to get whatever money I can. I was doing Uber, and some people had just came from Thailand. They said they paid $3 for a massage, and they not talking about no happy ending nonsense or some, you know, some bogus massage in a chair real quick at the mall. I'm talking about like legitimate in a spa. They paid $3. Your money goes a long way out there. Jonathan Del Rio said, I'm a middle school math teacher here in the city. You're in New York, right? While it's rewarding, I'm ready to do some other things in the near future. Hey, I think you did say you were in New York. New York City middle school teachers they got it like, man, I respect y'all more than anybody else, man. Like, dead serious. Mr. Lodak said, happy ending $6. Yo, this guy is crazy, man. This guy is, yo, you're atrocious, bro. You a savage for even saying that. Oh, man. Matt Sandstrom said 95% of traders fail. Good traders are as rare as Jordan in basketball. Yeah, a lot of traders do fail, man. But most of us are impatient, you know, and most of us don't spend years learning, you know, as opposed to like Mr. Lodak, who's been really in these markets for a little while, and as long as he continues and doesn't just give in, it might be a fruitful career, man. So definitely still have at it, but be careful out there. Be careful out there. Jonathan Del Rio, man, just wanted to reiterate, man, you guys really, you guys are the backbone of New York City, in my opinion. Middle school for me was like a real key period and where I wanted my life to go, and I chose a lot of bad things. Later on, thankfully, I had big brothers and family members and people that cared about me that helped me shape my mind. Plus, I'm just not a follower. Like, once I see people dying and going to jail and not getting no money, they broke and getting sick, I'm like, nah, chill. I need to switch it up. But a lot of other people didn't, and I feel like middle school was a make or break for a lot of people. High school a lot too, but in New York it's really a lot. Most of the time it's middle school, in my opinion. So salute to you, man. Buy and hold as an investor is the easy way, but the thing about it, Matt, buying and holding as an investor, it takes you a lot longer to reap the rewards as opposed to trading. Buying and holding as an investor is really like investing in your 401k kind of, or investing in any retirement fund. H Boogie said earned 7 point, really, on Fulcrum. So I was supposed to look and see if SNX looked like it bottomed, and I'm the wrong person to be like asking this. Wow, it might have. Is this it? Is this the same thing? This is not it. This is not SNX. This is synthetics. Is this something else? I don't think so, but it don't look right. The price don't look right. Unless I just missed something. Did they dump even more today? I thought they was like doing okay. Nah, they going back up. So I don't know. Look at yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, Mr. Lodak calls it a centipede. Invest for the long term. Remember Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Yeah, investing is not a short-term play, man. It's investing. You gotta invest time too. People get shaken out early when prices start doubling and tripling and miss the 10x gains. It's, you know what, but it's good enough profits when if you double and triple like in crypto numbers, which is like it could happen in a week or a month or a couple months, it's worth taking the profits. However, if you've been holding for years and you see double, you see triple, hey, crypto quarter crawler, shout out to you. I'll see you around next time. If you're holding on to like stocks and stuff like that, like, and it doubles, triples within 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, like, you just keep holding it, you know. But if it happens in a month, it's good to take profits. H Boogie said would like to have 100k SNX. Sheesh. I don't know if I would make it there. I don't know if I would make it to 100k SNX. I mean, the staking rewards are good, so once you reach a certain point, like, you just add in large stacks on. That's the thing. It's like compounding. So at first it might seem like a distant dream, but like once you start getting to a certain number, you're getting so much SNX that you could probably do it, you know. So yeah, we're gonna just have to see. I mean, I added some more to my bag, and I'll continue to do it. I'll just continue to do it, man. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. You know, every time I've been on, I've been kind of doing a little over an hour lately, just because it's been fun talking to you guys. Everybody here is active. Like, thank you. Thank you for being active. I got a little research to do. I got some videos that dude sent me. I want to be able to watch them tonight. Hey, that's a fact, man. I'm closer to 100k than I was yesterday, man. And when I get my rewards from staking, I'll be even closer, man. So you ain't even lying. You are not even lying, brose. Hey, man, you guys been real good. Jonathan Del Rio, peace and blessings to you too. H Boogie, thank you as usual. Mr. Lodak, crypto quarter crawler, I think already bounced. Start small, think big. Drop some knowledge on y'all today. Mastermind had some great questions. It was kind of fun, actually. Let's see, Matt Sandstrom always throwing in the like the real deal. Like, just like this one right here, buy and hold as an investor is the easy way. That is a fact. Who else we got? D-Wave, of course. I think that's about it, man. Sean, yeah, Sean, definitely shout out to you too, man. We're gonna stack them 32 ETH, man, and keep this thing pushing, man. Hey, thanks everybody for jumping back in the Shill stream. You know I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Let me know what y'all doing, man. If y'all buying anything, think of some coins, man. I'm consolidating, but I still want to know what y'all in, man. It's the Shill stream, man. I'll see you guys later. I am out of here. Peace.